Dad and the Rock reacts to The Boys Season 3 coming to Amazon Prime Video. This is Sean.
And this is Chris.
The Boys, you and I were big fans of that first season and second season, and we only started doing this whole YouTube thing like after. Actually, doing a recap of The Boys Season 2 is one of the very first videos we put on our YouTube channel.
That is true too. So we were all about the blood and guts and anti-hero they were all about, and
Yeah.
it's fun, seeing. I had no idea this was coming. Did you have any idea that this trailer was coming today?
No, I didn't. So I haven't watched it yet. Some of these reacts I've already seen, like the Obi-Wan one. I couldn't wait to watch.
Yeah,
But
he cheated. I was at work. I couldn't watch it, and I purposely stayed away. But there has been a few in the past that I've cheated on. So we are both going into this The Boys Season 3 virgins. So let's check it out.
Going in cold. Let's jump into it. Billy Butcher.
Give me some time to think. I'm in the bathroom looking at me. Facing the mirror is all I need. Wait until the Reaper takes my life. Never gonna get me out alive. I will live 1,000 million lives.
My patience is waning. Is this entertaining? My patience is waning. Is this entertaining?
Oh God.
Is this entertaining?
Yes.
What the fuck?
Is this entertaining?
All right.
Oh my God, dude.
That was intense.
Oh, dude. Okay, there was a lot that happened. The one thing that I was keying on that was, man, Butcher took Compound V?
It looks like it. He's got some glowing eyes. He's got some powers.
Unless that was the only way he figured he can go toe-to-toe with Homelander. But that goes against everything we've known about him from day one of the show.
Yeah.
He's always been hunting the soups. Now he is one of them? How's that going to change the whole dynamic of the guys?
Well, now his desperation's even worse now. I mean, his ex-wife and his kid are with Homelander most of the time, right? I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to watch our own recap of season 2 because it's been so long.
Yeah.
Since I've watched an episode of The Boys, I really need to catch up and do a little bit of a refresher before season 3 here. But it looks intense. It looks like the Speedster is kind of rebranding himself in a new outfit. What's his name?
I was gonna ask you, man.
Dang it. Anyway, you can tell it's been a while since we watched The Boys.
But man, that's got me pumped for the next season because it looks like it's gonna give us everything we love with The Boys. There was plenty of gore within that trailer.
Yeah. Bodies just popping everywhere.
Oh man, that was fantastic. Man, I'm ready. Give me June 3rd. Give me June 3rd. I've been waiting for June 3rd to come. It's not far away.
Yeah.
I'm ready for some boys. That sounds bad.
Homelander's looking intense too. I wish I would have done a little bit of recap even before hopping on here and watching the trailer, because I know last season there was that new that new lady that came in the scene as far as joining the Seven, and she ended up being like part of like an old school Nazi.
Yeah, yeah, she was connected
And
to the Nazis in the back, and basically they all came together at the very end to basically defeat her. But it didn't look like they killed her. She still survived.
yeah, and she was very contemptuous towards Homelander for most of the season until she tells him that he's like everything that they wanted in the Nazis, and she was like, and then they were like boning for a few the last episodes. They were
Yeah,
very happy. Forgot to mention this is a Red Band trailer,
yeah. This
by
was
the
this
way.
was, this was very we there was no warning on that. Sorry, guys, but if you know anything about the boys, there's no way around it.
Yeah, very graphic Red Band trailer. Speaking of which, I don't know if we should do anything to anyway. We'll talk after we stop recording here, but um yeah, so intense like there were just so many things happening and it was this trailer was cool because it was cut almost like a music video. It's like they played almost a large portion of the song and it was cut to the beat of the song.
Well, you had Frenchie doing one thing, you had Butcher doing another thing, and then you had Mother's Milk. I mean, what was he doing? We didn't get a whole lot from him. His name still kind of creeps me out. Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, you see all the boys, and then you see Huey. He gets his arm busted right in front of
Oh
Butcher.
my god, that was gruesome.
I mean, you have the whole core of the boys, and then you have Frenchie's the girl that he found that was also a soup that he helped save.
Was it
I can't.
Suki? I forget her name.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember her name off the top of my head either.
Yeah.
And it's like, and she's going all badass. And then who's this dude at the end?
I did hear Jensen Ackles, I think is the actor's name, and he was on Supernatural for years and years. You know, that show ran forever,
Yeah,
and he was one half of Supernatural, but he was cast as I think it's like a Captain America kind of figure, where he was a superhero back in the day, and then was like frozen, and now he's like back. But like he was like an OG big time superhero back in like the heyday, the golden era, before the heroes that we know now. And I think in the comics, like that's not a good thing. Like he's not a good guy. Like he comes off as a good guy, kind of like Homelander.
yeah.
But he's not actually.
Well, there's a shocker, really.
Yeah,
The
all
only
these
one.
heroes.
Well, there's only the one in I can't remember her name. The one that comes in, uh, she wears like the gold. She's with Maeve, but she's not
Starlight.
quite Starlight. Thank you.
Yeah.
She's the only one that I feel like has any type of moral compass. And
Yeah.
even Maeve at times I feel has it, but just goes along with what they're doing, a good, bad, or
Or
whatever.
she's more into her own self-interest than she is doing the right thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that goes all the way back to season 1 with the plane.
Yeah. Just
that
thinking about that scene, man. That was
that's one of the hardest scenes to watch.
yeah.
I mean, and there are some hard scenes to watch in this show, season 1 and 2. That's got to be up there with one of them. But
Yeah.
dude, this has got my anticipation even higher. I'm ready for some more of the boys.
I think this was Amazon Prime's first big show, honestly. Like the Boys season 1 and how that caught fire was the first time that there was a lot of attention drawn to an Amazon Prime original. And they're holding the flag, man. They're holding that candle lit for this show because it looks like according to this trailer, like just how intense it was and just it just looks like it's going to be another good season.
There's an expectation now.
There is, yeah.
There's an expectation when I'm watching the boys. I know what I'm gonna get, and it's gonna be 100% not family friendly.
You're
And
right.
there's gonna be, all craziness happening, and that's what I expect from driving speedboats through Wales
Right.
to guys getting his gills filled up. So
And season 1 was awesome. Typically, a good show will just be, okay, have an okay season 1 and then kind of really find their place in a season 2, season
Yeah.
3. But this show has been really good from the jump.
right and they're using the source material well.
Yeah.
That's what it's got to be. They got to be pulling from the source material and converting the graphic novel, into an actual show very well. And they're not really missing too much of a beat.
Right. So it's coming out June 3rd on Amazon Prime. Not too far away. We're less than 3 months away from this thing. You and I, we've done after shows on, Ted Lasso. A lot of the streaming shows are big shows that are out
Yeah.
there. But you and I, we will be covering The Boys season
This
3.
this will be covered. We will be doing this one. We'll be doing it live. We'll be doing it on either Friday or Saturday nights.
Yeah.
So keep in contact with us. You'll see us go live. So like, subscribe to make sure you don't miss them. And we're fully interactive. So when you are watching the show with us live, any comments you or questions you pull up, we'll pull them up live with us, and we'll stop and we'll talk about what we missed and what what your thoughts are too. So that's as fun for us as it is for you guys.
Yeah, can't wait for that. So that'll be ramping up early June, along with the premiere. The Boys season 3, Amazon Prime Video will be here with an after show to talk about it each and every week, each episode. But until then, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube page, go ahead and do that now. It's the best way to keep track of all the things that we do, whether it's trailer reactions like this or after shows with all the hottest TV shows that are out there on the streaming services. We do it all. So be sure to check into our YouTube page and like and subscribe if you haven't already.
Okay, until we see you guys next time, go ahead and keep it cheesy.
See ya.